fun little contest for the students and members to participate in, like a friendship bracelet swap, a lot of fun things like that. But it's also sad.
Morning, everybody. Spring break, and we're here. The first time we've been on for spring break in a while. We're usually out of town. All right. Morning, Philip from Port St. Lucie. Sweet. What's the weather like down there? It's freaking gale force winds up here, man. It's windy. Windy there, but warm. Well, it's not that warm here. It's like 60 degrees or something. What's the temperature? It's 52. We're only going to get to 62 today. High surf warnings. Rip currents are bad. I'm going to retire in Port St. Lucie. That's the goal. I've got to make more money, though, first. Morning, Glenn. As soon as we start making more money, start to plan to retire down there. If you join us, Holly.
What'd you say about retiring?
Philip is watching in from Port St. Lucie.
Oh.
And I was like, I want to retire down there, but I need to make more money first.
Oh, I bet it's beautiful down there.
So it's warm down there, but windy. Windy here.
Who's Wendy?
Stupid windy. All right. Another day, another week of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Hello to you, everybody. Josh and Holly with you. Getting you to work, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors, not getting you to school. It is spring break week. So, no kids today. That means the games could be interesting later. The adults will have to play. We'll have that coming up in a little while. We're going to get you caught up on the weekend recap. Games, name that tune, stupid silly stat, your birthdays, all the normal things here on the morning show today. We'll get to all of them. Plenty of ways to catch the show, but first I need to tell you, we're brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle, and his many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great. So it's spring break week around here for people who have kids or are in the school system. If not, then it really is just a normal week for you. But otherwise, a lot of people, I've seen a lot of beach pictures already. Pretty soon it's going to be you. Even if you're not going to the beach this summer, you're going to be outside. You're going to be in the yard. You're going to be playing in the sprinklers for 4th of July. You're going to be doing something. You're going to be at the pool, the lake. Make sure you look great. Dr. Van Winkle can help. The M-Sculpt Neo can spot reduce fat as much as 30%, and there is no invasive treatments here. This is just a simple treatment. No surgeries required, no anesthesia. Have it done on your lunch break, and you can book right now and mention Thunder Radio and get half off at drvanwinkle.com. Let's take a look at the temperature outside before we get started. 52 degrees right now. Going to head for a high of about 63 today, but very, very windy. Wind advisory goes into place today. Gust up to 40 to 45 miles an hour. Secure the lawn furniture and your small pets. Rain moves in tonight. We'll talk about that in a little while. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. You're not too late to get your Easter dresses. Do not order one on Amazon. Shop local. Shop at Wisteria Hill. They're at 205 South Woodland Street near downtown Manchester in the Woodland Shopping Plaza. Plenty of ways to catch the show. AM 1320, that's the OG, the original. You can listen to us there. 107.9 FM, 106.7 FM, 1320 on the AM. I've already said that. Worldwide on the Manchester Go smartphone app. You can watch the show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, thanks to the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. So get on over there and watch the show. Give us a follow, a like, a subscribe, whatever it is they require of you. There are a lot of people over there watching this morning, including Philip, who's watching in from Port St. Lucie, and also Lynn is from Cape Canaveral. She will be joining us from down there. They board a cruise ship at noon down there, so shout out to Lynn. All right, Holly is just eager to join the show, so let's bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio morning show, the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated, the 2024 Manchester Chamber of Commerce president-elect at 5'2" from Augusta, Georgia. Holly, good morning.
I don't like how long it takes you to bring me on the show. You did a whole complete segment right there all by yourself. I forgot I wasn't even on the show yet and started talking into the microphone.
I guess you need to calm yourself down. My name is first on the title. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly, not with Holly and Josh. So just calm yourself down over there, young lady.
Did you said I am the president and CEO.
Doesn't matter.
You should bring me in faster. That's all I'm saying.
This is the first time we have been on the air for spring break in a few years. We're usually out of town and taking the week off. I forgot to play my music. See, you've messed up my show. Look what you've done. I usually have music once we get you in, but now you've completely messed it up.
You're terrible at this.
Here we go, Holly.
You can tell by the way I use my voice, I'm a woman's man. No time to talk.
Yes, Masters is coming up.
Huh?
And Dr. Carmen was saying the Masters is coming up. That's true. Was that next weekend or the weekend after? Or 2 weekends after that? I don't know. It's in April. Thank you, Philip.
What'd he say?
Irrelevant weather report. 68 degrees down there, high of 79 today. It's going to be 62 here. That's a pretty big difference. Thanks, Pam. We're glad to be here, too. We're very glad. We're very glad we're here and not on the beach somewhere. I did bury the coot in the garbage.
He didn't bury it. He chunked it in the trash can.
Well, what else am I supposed to do with it? Dr. Carmine, have you ever been to Augusta? He wants to know if you've been to the Masters. If you go down there,
No.
there is Augusta National, then there's the rest of Augusta. And Holly's from the rest of Augusta.
So my school bus, I went to T. Garrett Elementary School, and my school bus every day passed by the Masters.
Yes.
But the fences are so tall, and
You
they
can't see
have ivy
Yeah, Clint's telling him went to school by the Masters.
all over,
Yeah.
and so you can't see in. I've never even. There were times when a car would be going through a gate at the same time
Yeah.
our bus would go by, and I'd be like, "What's in there?" But
Holly's from the other side of the tracks. It's a different area. Countdowns, what's going on in and around the Manchester community? We got a lot to get to today. It's spring break week, Holly, so that means no kids, no school zones. So drive as fast as you want to this morning. Just barrel right through them and laugh and smile and have a good time. Do not worry about that afternoon traffic. There's going to be no kids. It's my favorite time of the year when we don't have to worry about school zones. Pretty soon we won't have to worry about them anymore at all for the summer until next school year. I say anymore like they're going away forever.
I was like, "Wait, what?"
I worded that wrong.
Yeah.
I would like to have not said that. Let's take that back. We are 3 days away from the return of Atlanta Braves baseball. Holly, I'm pumped. I got my promos from Braves Radio Network in this morning. So we now have our Braves promos. They open it up Thursday. So the 28th? Yeah, Thursday. They open up the season in Philly. So we will have all the coverage here for you. When's the last time the Braves opened the season in Atlanta?
I don't know.
It's been a while. They never let them open the season at home. I don't understand it. But we will have pregame and everything on Thursday. We'll carry it all. We don't always carry pregame because we got other programming we got to get to. We always pick up the games, but in the postgame. But we'll have pregame, 12:50 start, 2 o'clock first pitch.
Kate and I have decided that we're going to split a room at the Omni.
Oh.
And we're going to go down there and stay and watch the Braves from the balcony.
Marry her then. Y'all have a good trip. Ride your bikes down there, and you can read your books at your rest stops. And she's in bike club
Are
with
you
Kate.
jealous?
She's in book club with Kate. Now she's going to spend my money with Kate. That's fine. Just keep on hanging out with Kate. See where that gets you. You'll be in divorce club with Kate soon.
I love how you said your money. Like,
Yeah, it's mine.
No.
Don't get it twisted.
well, it's twisted.
Y'all, I'm just kidding. Y'all don't freak out. Well, Josh is controlling.
He is so controlling.
Don't
you
tell them
guys.
that. Don't tell them that. So we're 3 days away from the return of Atlanta Braves baseball. And we are 63 days away, Holly, from Memorial Day. The unofficial start of summer.
How many days?
63.
Okay.
So we'll be inside. We'll be in the 50s soon. That's gonna fly by once we get. I feel like once April gets here, it's fall again before you know it.
I had a message from a Westwood Middle School baseball mom, and she said that 8th grade night
I've got it on the schedule.
is next week.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
Can you? They just started playing.
Yeah, they middle school ball gets through pretty quick.
Oh my goodness, there's ants in here.
There's ants in here.
Mm-hmm. I just flicked 2 over your way.
Oh boy.
I just saw those 2. I don't see any.
Oh, there's more. Don't you worry. I was hoping they would go out there towards that coot. That people want an update on the coot that just fell out of the sky Friday morning.
We don't know what happened.
We don't know why it fell out of the sky, but
Josh scooped it up with a shovel and throwed it in the trash can.
Yes. Seems like a good place for it. I didn't want to see it.
We should have left it out there with a sign in case anybody wanted to.
Dr. Carmine said that clip needs to go on TikTok. You'll get all kinds of crazies. Which clip? The one about me being controlling? I don't know. I just happened to just now see the comment. Either that or the other side of the tracks from Augusta. I don't know. Nothing's been too funny, I didn't think, this morning. Dr. Carmine is our TikTok virality coach. He's going to teach us to go viral. Oh, my money. He said the my money one. Yes, it will. Let's do that. Put that on there. Make a note.
Okay.
Other things coming up April the 6th. We've got Lady Raider Basketball's fundraiser dinner for their rings. That'll be $40 at Prater's. I believe that starts at 7. You can get tickets at the door or from any Lady Raider basketball player. And tonight, high school baseball opens up their district schedule at 6:30. They will be at Warren County tonight. And they'll be home tomorrow night, weather permitting and looking kind of wet. Somebody's on line 1. Good morning. You're on the morning show. Hello? Hang on a second. I pushed the wrong button. Try again. Man, lost him. Call me back.
Oh shoot!
I know. I had a wrong button pushed, and the phone I think was off the hook or something. Let's try. Morning show. Hello.
Hello. Hey.
Hey.
I just wanted to say that what is yours is Ollie's,
Oh well.
and what is Holly's is hers. And if you ever do divorce, you abuse her verbally so much on the radio, she's probably going to have a really good chance of really getting it all.
She can have
That's
it.
what I'm talking about.
She can have it all. Honestly, she can just take it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope y'all enjoy the morning show not being on the air because she won't know what buttons to push.
Whatever. I know what to. I used to do that on that side for a while.
You did.
I mean, it would be sloppy at first, but I'd get it done.
Yeah, that's true. Ring the bell. Morning, Dave. Morning, Lindsay. Norma, lots of other folks joining us over on the cameras this morning. Yeah, no, what's mine is definitely Holly's. That is for sure.
He's awful.
Stop saying
He is awful.
Do not say that. People are going to start believing it.
Well, you should.
I don't like the
He's just rotten.
amount of pleasure she's getting right now. I'm just
Yeah,
lying on the
guys.
radio, lying to the people.
They can clearly hear it.
It's just a show. It's just for show.
It ain't for show.
Anything else in the comings and goings? We got anything else there? I'm thinking a lot of things this week. Spring break, or it's kind of a slow week. There's still plenty of sports. Westwood, I believe, is at home tonight too. There's a lot of sports still going on.
Yeah, I said I was going to go to Westwood baseball, but then I forgot about high school baseball. But I don't know I don't even know where I'm going to be tonight.
Clint said, "Lay hands on her, Josh." I've got
He
permission.
knows better.
She needs to learn.
If ever the police are called to our house and one of us goes to jail, it won't be Josh.
It'll be Holly. She's got a bit of a temper problem.
No, I don't. I am so chill. I am very laid back and easy to get along with because I'm not big on some drama. I'm not big on some gossiping, talking about other people's business. I stay away from all that. I'm really laid back. But Josh knows how to flip a switch in me, and then I'm homicidal. I'm about to create some drama.
Dr. Kameen said he met Holly's mom on Friday.
Yeah, I think she'll go. She's going up there today.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I hope she didn't say nothing embarrassing.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
You know how moms can be. Holly's a good drawer.
Yeah. She'll just walk in and be like, now, and she does art. And I don't know, but it's pretty good.
She's very artistic.
If she doesn't do radio, she could be an artist.
Let me tell you, she's got this radio show. That's my mom talking to somebody.
I know. And I just laughed the whole time.
It's really pretty funny. That's my mom.
Holly says, your mom says she did not say anything embarrassing.
I didn't know she was watching.
Yeah. She's a big fan. Anyway, okay, we got to get on with the show today. We got other things that we need to do. I'm a little nervous about our games this week. Spring break week. We never played.
Oh.
We're always best of spring break week. It's our first time to be live spring break week, I think, since 2020.
When I have something to say, sometimes when I hear radio shows like Rick and Bubba,
yeah,
sometimes one will interrupt the other one. And when I go to try to interrupt you, you're it's like you hunker down and you're not letting me in. You're not letting me interject a thought. There's no give and take here.
Anything else this morning that you need to announce?
The Name That Tune today. I feel because viewership is probably down, or listenership, I should say, is probably down due to spring break. I feel like it's going to be hard to get.
Okay.
And so I feel like the prizes on that should be good. If they can get it on the 1 second, it'll be a Black Rifle coffee mug and a bag of Black Rifle coffee.
How about that?
You're not even listening to me.
No, I said, how about that? How about that?
I know.
You're giving away good prizes.
I can see you reading.
I can't do two things at once. You're going to have to carry the
This is
show.
your
You're going to have to
first
carry the
job.
show on your own a little bit every now and then while I engage with the
Somebody
video
come get this man.
folks. Clint says that your mom should tell the doctor about getting her foot ran over. Did you run over your mom's foot?
No. No. When I was in high school, I was dating this boy, and he didn't drive yet, and his sister drove him over, and he was in the passenger side of the car, and he was holding my hand as she was backing out of the driveway, and
because you just can't let go.
And the tire ran over my foot. I'm going to tell you, it didn't hurt as bad as you would think. it just turned purple immediately, and I got scared, and I went in the house, and I was crying, and my mama was mad, and because I was I was crying, are they gonna have to cut my foot off? Just sobbing. I was scared. I had never. I don't think I had ever broken anything.
Had you not broken your leg yet?
I can't remember. I want to say it may have been after that. I don't remember. It was around that same time.
Okay.
But she was like, "No, they're not going to cut your foot off."
In unrelated news, the girl one got a scratch on her hand this weekend. And,
called to see if she needed to go to urgent care.
yeah. I mean, and by scratch, I mean this is a surface scratch. There's no blood. It's just a skin.
There was a little blood. There
tear
was a
scratch.
little blood.
There's no depth to it at all. Just a scratch.
A dog scratched
A
her.
dog scratched her at a friend's house, and she calls Holly, and she's like, "Do I need to go to urgent care?"
I was like, "Why? Why would you go to urgent care?"
Send me a picture of this.
Yeah, because I was on the phone, and I'm thinking when she asked me, I thought there were punctures. I thought
Yeah.
her hand was
Mangled.
blood everywhere is
Yeah.
what I thought. And she sent me these little scratches on the back of her hand. And I was like, do not go to urgent care. And please
Don't call again.
check with me before making any decisions.
You don't just. Isn't that scary that she's almost,
to
an
be
adult?
to be fair, the guy wanted her to call me
The
since
dog
it was
owner,
it
yeah.
was his dog
Yeah.
and make sure I didn't want,
Like, no, she good.
I was like, no, do not.
Do not go to urgent care. Do not, please. All right, we got more morning show. We've got to do a full weather forecast. So today we're gonna stay cloudy. I don't think any rain today, but it's gonna be very windy, gusting 40 miles an hour today, sustained around 20 miles an hour. And then tonight, we're going to be down to around 54, a 90% chance of rain. Tomorrow, 80 to 90% chance of rain throughout the day. 68 for your high. We clear out after tomorrow, to today, Junior. And then Wednesday, 63. Thursday, 60. Kind of cool. And we stay in the 30s overnight. And then Friday, we really start to warm up. The back end of spring break is looking really good. Around 70 on Friday. Long range look, Saturday 73, Sunday 75, sunny skies, no wind to speak of. So this Friday, Saturday, Sunday is going to be the best you're going to get of spring break. So a little rainy and cool early on, and then really nice towards the back end of the week. Temperature or forecast brought to you by Patton Pest Control. They can take care of the ant problems because I know they're starting to be a problem for everybody. I heard my grandma talking about it yesterday. Holly said she saw ants today. Call Tyler Patton today. No contract obligations. 931-247-0781. That's Patton Pest Control.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, and it isn't getting any better as we age. But what if
Clint just dropping random things. Otani's innocent. I don't know.
Otani?
Yeah. I guess his interpreter, according to them, his interpreter was like $4.5 million in the whole
Gambling debt, and he stole.
No, Otani gave it to him. He didn't steal it. Otani gave him that money. And then
How do you know that he gave it to him?
Well, there's bank transactions. There's records of that.
So
He didn't steal it.
could he not have?
But now everybody's like, well, Otani can't be gambling on games. That's against the rules. And it was like, oh, sure. It was his interpreter betting on the games. Like, it's they're scapegoating the interpreter.
Oh.
Now there's these memes out. Pete Rose is like, yeah, it was my interpreter. It was gambling on the games.
See,
Yeah. Trey said definitely not. Yeah, no. He's not.
Who's not?
He's not innocent. Yeah, no. Dude was gambling. Dude was throwing down big money. There's no way that interpreter got $4.5 million in the hole. Or whatever it was.
What games were he can't gamble on baseball.
He cannot gamble on baseball.
But maybe he was gambling on other sports.
I think he was gambling on baseball.
Wait, what team did he play for last year?
Angels.
Oh.
And if you bet on them to win, you're dumb. That's why he's $4.5 million in the hole. They couldn't ever win. I haven't seen all the details on it. A few more details on Holly here, but I'm not really.
Michael
following it.
Jordan is reading that and was like, "Hey, somebody get Otani on the phone."
Right.
They'll be golfing together.
Right.
We know that guy.
What happened to my stuff? Well, they're there.
And what day he's supposed to take them. And it doesn't cost a penny extra.
No bumps back.
Just go
There's
to
one come back.
Southland Pharmacy, 482 Interstate Drive. Are you looking for a dental office that can take care of your
Normal with randomness. Holly, we just want you to know wearing comfortable jogging pants is fine. We enjoy you.
Thank you.
Yeah, morning from Gulf Shores. Oh yeah, Coach Spears down there. How's it? Y'all play? What time y'all play today?
Good luck.
Yeah, I didn't even look at the schedule because I'm not down there this year, unfortunately. They're scheduled to play at 8 according to Game Changers. Y'all get rained out, or y'all? I guess it's not 8 yet. No, it's just 6:55. Well, why ain't y'all at the field? Y'all got an early start down there. I know them girls love waking up early down at the beach. Then y'all like play what 8 and 10. Then y'all get the rest of
Why
the day
did
off.
we not go? I was just thinking about how much fun I had last year, calling the games at the beach and
Oh my
then
gosh.
going to the beach.
Well, crank us up on some speakers out there and let us talk to the girls before they play. I'll give them a motivational speech. Yeah, but no, we probably should have won, but I'm pretty excited about the money we're saving.
YOLO.
Oh, I get it. I get it. YOLO. 8, 9, 30, 6, 30. Oh, gosh. 8, 9, 30, then 6:30.
That's hard.
4656 or my website, theharrisfirm.net.
Back on the Thunder Radio Morning Show with you 6:30 until 8:30 Monday through Friday. Getting you to work, home from work. No school this week. No spring break. The Lady Raider softball team down in Gulf Shores, they're getting warmed up. They play at 8 a.m. this morning. So I'm told they're getting warmed up, and they've got the morning show cranked up for their pregame music. So
Good luck, girls.
shout out to them. Best of luck to them. However, we're sad we're not down there. We went down there last year to broadcast some of those games, and we should have went this year, but priorities, Holly. We got to get this pool done. We'll go back to going next year.
Golly, look at that wind.
It's really windy. I guess it's supposed to rain down there all day tomorrow, so they're playing an extra game today
Oh,
So they're gonna play
they get the tomorrow off, maybe.
in the rain.
I don't care. Being at the beach in the rain is better than being.
Here in the rain.
Yeah.
Good point. It's supposed to be rainy here tomorrow too. Okay, we've got a few minutes here. We got Name That Tune next segment. Stupid Silly Stat coming up in a little bit. Birthdays and all that later on. And for those of you who want to know how the Lady Raiders do, we'll keep you up to date on our website, thunder1320.com. Okay, what are we doing here?
You're giving an update on your boys' day last Friday.
Oh yeah, that's right. We went and watched
Basketball.
March Madness. Yeah, went to Murfreesboro on Friday and watched some ball. Got to see a couple of good games. We went to a couple of different places, Sam's and Jonathan's, a couple of sports bars up there.
Yeah.
And watched some ball. Then I watched a little Saturday. It's not been a good weekend for me on the betting front. I started off good, won a little money, and then not
You're doing better than Otani.
better than Otani. Yeah, I'm not $4.5 million in the hole.
Okay.
I think I'm, let's see, 18. I think I'm like $15 to the negative. I bet little bitty amounts. People are like throwing $2 and $3 and $500 on games, and I'm like, I'll do $5 on this one and $10 on this parlay here. Grand Canyon really screwed me last night. If they covered the spread, I would have won $40. And I'm pumped about a $40 win, but they didn't cover. So
We
I had them in a parlay.
we went up to Common John yesterday and watched MTSU
We did. We
LSU.
watched the MTSU women up there. Did not go well. It went well early.
Started well.
I tell you, you figured LSU was probably going to eventually win the game. They're just better. I don't know. A couple of observations. I don't know if there's a less likable team or group of individuals than LSU women's basketball. They are just so unlikable. I mean, you watch them for just 5 minutes, and you're like, I can't watch this group of people.
Do you know, it's when you watch a sports movie, any sports movie, and it's that team
it's the villain.
that's the oh, we got to beat them.
Yeah.
You know, on dodgeball, it would have been
Ben Stiller's team.
Ben Stiller's
Yeah.
team. That's LSU.
Yeah, they're not likable. The way they act, their mannerisms, the way they carry themselves, cannot handle it. So, and I guess the frustrating thing was, I don't know that officiating cost LSU or cost MTSU the game.
I would like to see how it would play out if
Well, Rick Insell said something in the post game about it.
he did say
He
something.
said in 48 years of coaching, I don't think I've seen a free throw discrepancy like that. I think LSU shot 36 free throws in the game, and MTSU shot 9.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was quite different.
Wow.
So, and he said something in the post game about it. He said, I don't think I've ever seen that big of a discrepancy in free throws at the college level.
Right.
And I probably only saw it in high school a couple times.
Yeah. What I didn't like is in the second quarter, MTSU's up
Yes, they were.
and go to commercial break. And as they fade out to go to commercial, they're showing highlights from the game so far. The only highlights they're showing are LSU highlights.
I
And
know.
I'm like, wait a minute. What about showing MTSU making some baskets there?
Yeah, they did that on almost every break.
It was just, I was frustrated with that. Like, what can
Yeah.
we not get no love?
Yeah, I don't know. It was frustrating to watch. I felt like you're already got an uphill battle. You're playing a good team. You're at their place, which is difficult.
Yeah. But I wish they would have shown more MTSU highlights
which
because
we
the
didn't.
girls they played good in the first and second.
Sure, yeah. And we didn't get to hear
quarter.
the audio. The audio wasn't on down there, but I saw later on Twitter where people just were wailing on the commentators
Commentary?
for being just so LSU heavy.
Oh, no.
But I mean, I didn't get to hear that, so it's hard to
Listen, if you listen to Thunder Radio during a broadcast, we're homers.
Of course.
It's going to be Coffee County heavy, but the broadcast is supposed to be. Let me.
The TV broadcast,
Yeah,
should be an
yeah.
unbiased affair. 100%. Kevin says LSU's coach looked like a pack of fruit striped gum. She did.
Man, that stuff never held its flavor long.
No, it tasted good for a second though. Tracy says MTSU's point guard is legit. Yeah, she is. Wheeler. I think she transferred there from Marshall.
That's
And
not.
Mulkey is cringe. Yes, Mulkey is so cringe.
Is that the?
That's MTSU's coach.
No,
Or I'm
yeah,
sorry, LSU's coach.
Yeah, I know who she is. Who was the one that got? She fouled out. Who was that?
The girl that found out was from MTSU.
Yes, I know.
The Russian girl.
Okay, I liked her, and I don't that foul that they called on her
The
at
fifth
that.
foul was terrible.
It was terrible.
But Angel Reese flopped, and she knew it. And then what I don't like about Angel Reese is she spends a lot of time mocking the other team.
Yeah.
And not. This was, I ended up getting pretty Twitter famous last year in the finals when I was tweeting about Angel Reese and her behavior versus Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
I'm a big Caitlin Clark fan. I think she can go overboard sometimes, but for the most part, she's worried about herself and her team. Angel Reese flops and this girl fouls out and she's doing the bye-bye. And I'm like, well, what? That's not my style.
That's not basketball.
Yeah, I don't think there's a place for that in sports, really. I
I'm
don't
ju-
like that. I don't like the taunting. I don't like taunting much. If you want to hype your own people, that's fine. I don't like it when people are, hold up the threes when they hit it. I don't like that.
I like a little bit of it. I like a little bit of excitement. I like it when they hold the three up and go back down the court. I don't like. I don't like the clapping in
Yeah.
somebody's face.
Yeah, some people have not been punched in the mouth enough. Like,
Don't clap in my face.
You're gonna get hit. That's what's gonna happen. But the bye-bye.
Yeah, the bye-bye. I didn't like
can't.
that.
I don't like that. That girl didn't do anything to you. She's giving you. She probably didn't like it because that girl's giving her a hard time. She gave her a tough time down there. She was scoring on her pretty much however she wanted to there for a quarter. Let's see. Most of the people are saying the same thing that I said yesterday. LSU pays the bills. That's why they want them to advance along. They're trying to get LSU South Carolina in the rematch. It's a moneymaker for them.
I get it. There,
Um,
but
Angel Reese is a direct reflection of her coach. 100% there. What were you going to say?
how many times? I wonder how many times MTSU has played and that has advanced that far along.
Like twice
Twice.
or something. Not many. They've never been
Not
in the Sweet
many.
16.
So it would probably mean a lot to them to have, and their families to be watching and could see more highlights
they
of
don't
them.
care.
I care.
I know you care, but they don't care. Like, you care less about that. You know why? Because they know they're never there. So it doesn't matter to them. That fan base isn't big enough for them.
I'm just saying, I mean, you can after you could still get LSU highlights, show them after the game.
Angel's the female version of LeBron, Flop City. Trace and I agree, but if you don't like it, do something about it. Kind of like when people run up the score. I agree with that. So I'm not a big fan of getting all upset when the score is being moved on you when you're down. I do agree with there. Stop it. I do think I don't like.
Wait, what are you saying? How you worded that confused me.
So Trey's saying I agree, but if
He
you don't
agrees
like
with
it,
what?
he's talking about the behavior. If you don't like it, don't like the way they're acting, stop it. Or do better.
Like okay.
That's what he's saying.
Beat her
Yes.
and shut her up that way.
Yeah. So the problem with Angel Reese is you can't shut her up when you beat her. She's just gonna keep running her mouth. And he's saying kind of like when people complain about when the score's being run up, stop them from
Oh yeah.
scoring, and they won't. I agree on that side because I'm not going to ask the other team to stop playing. But if you're up by 40 in whatever sport and you're still scoring with your subs in, I'm fine with that. If your starters are still running, I got a problem with it.
Yeah.
And then they're still in the, even if your starters are still in, but they're running some different stuff or some base stuff, that's fine. But if you're running trick plays or whatever, it's a different sport. But if you're running double football, you're running double reverse passes with your starters in the ball game. I'm out on that.
Yeah.
If you got your subs in and you still want to throw, I'm fine with that. Like talking about football, they still got to practice. They get to play.
Yeah.
Let them play. I'm fine with that. I just don't like the taunting behavior. I'm not a big proponent of the taunting. I'm an act like you've been there before kind of person.
Yeah.
Like act like you've done it. But apparently Angel Reese does not see it the same way. Glenn, Angel Reese is a spoiled brat. Yes, agreed.
I bet we could post this clip on TikTok
Yeah,
later
let's-
and it would get a lot of response.
All I've got to do to get response is say Caitlin Clark's better than Angel Reese and it's in the clip and then put it up there. I got called all kind of nasty names last year
Yeah.
for saying that on Twitter. Nasty. I got
And
attacked.
that was by me.
No, it was
No.
not. By her. It shows how many tweets how many people viewed your tweet or whatever.
Yeah.
Usually for my personal Twitter, it's like 300,
Okay.
250, 500. That was viewed like 840,000 times. And people are still responding to it to this day. It'll still get.
Well, it's relevant now.
I'll get a response to it. They did not like that. Let's see.
What was the tweet? Tell everybody again what the tweet was.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and find the exact one. I don't know. I
You-
can't remember exactly what I said, but I basically had said that Angel Reese was trash for mocking Caitlin Clark the way she did.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. And because I said that, I'm a racist. So
Gotta love Twitter.
yeah, you do. I would have thought the same for the other way around. Like, well, what about what Caitlin Clark did to this other team? I'm like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me Angel Reese cares what Caitlin Clark did to some other team, even though it wasn't the same thing. It wasn't the same thing at all. And if she was celebrating in a separate game. Angel Reese was direct mocking her, and I don't like it. And I wouldn't have liked it if it had been the other way around. I don't like that.
It's been basketball heavy.
Well, it's basketball time of year.
I don't mind it.
I think next year for March Madness we should do a bracket.
Yeah.
Not a basketball bracket, but a bracket locally for like Sweet 16 biggest complaints on Manchester Tea Inform, and let people vote, and let's just see a winner. Sweet 16 of things you'd like to see in Manchester. Kroger Entertainment Center for the kids, and we'll just let people vote, and we'll have our own little Sweet 16 here. People do that, with movies or
Yeah.
whatever. We could do that with that.
How do you how does it advance?
The most votes for each one?
Oh, votes.
Yeah, you
Okay.
have votes, and then you advance them along.
Okay. I like it. I'll go ahead
Manchester
and
Forum Madness.
I'll go ahead and put a note in my calendar to work on that.
We could do it now. We could do it in a Sweet 16 version of it. The Sweet 16's this weekend.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Dr. Carmine says everything that nobody wants to invest in, 100%. Everybody's got all these grand ideas. I'm like, there's not any money in those. You go do it. If it's such a good idea, I think it would make such good money, then shoot, do it.
They're interested and they're like, oh, I want to put this business. I want to put my business right here in Manchester.
Yeah.
And then they look on the Manchester
Right.
Tennessee forum and see how much y'all complain.
Ain't that gonna make y'all happy?
And they're like, yeah, maybe not. These folks are ornery.
Ornery. It's because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. It's the medulla oblongata. All right, Holly, we have to do other things. We are way past due for the obeds. I'm gonna get in big trouble. That's coming up
Let's get
next.
to it.
Yeah, that's coming up next. We got the Prater's menu in a minute as well. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Spring and summer, you want to run around and play with the kids, the grandkids, without having any problems with urinary incontinence. Or maybe you just want to sneeze without having to change your clothes. Well, Dr. Van Winkle can help with the Emsella treatments. Emsella treatments. These are done in office. These are non-invasive. No operations required. Have it done on your lunch break, and you're going to love those results. drvanwinkle.com. Middle Tennessee Surgical Associates, 1030 MacArthur Street in Manchester. Book now and mention Thunder Radio and get half off. Why are you waiting? Call today. 931-954-5125. It's 931-954-5125. Worst case, just inquire about it. Just be like, well, tell me a little bit more about this Emsella treatment. I want to know more. That's Dr. James Van Winkle.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior coverage.
Nikki said or complain about where it's located or how much it's going to cost. That's the thing. You put something in. The constant complaints about the not having entertainment. When you're doing an entertainment center for the kids, we get detention is literally 10 minutes up the road, 15 minutes up the road in Morrison. It's so close.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you put another one right here? That's basically is Manchester. Just go right there. You don't need it to be in the middle of town. Caitlin Clark was a little more crybaby-ish last game than normal. I agree. I don't know. I like that her dad told her to shut up.
I liked
Shut up.
I liked when I saw a little bit of crazy in her when she headbutted the basketball. I just thought that was funny.
It's funny.
I've been that mad. And she's got all kind of cameras on her.
Yeah, that's what he said. All eyes are on those two ladies.
Yeah. And they're getting a lot of people's opinions on them.
Oh yeah.
Now it's got to be hard because I hate when someone says something. One person can say something negative about the photos. Why don't you ever take pictures of this? And it'll just tear me up. And I'm like, oh Lord. So I can't imagine having just thousands of people get on there and just have something negative.
Everything you do.
Yeah.
But if you look, I feel like if you look at the overall picture, the overall complexion and behavior of Angel Reese over time, and the overall complexion and behavior of Caitlin Clark over time, it's not even close. It's not even close. I've not seen Angel Reese act decent. I've seen Caitlin Clark act decent. She speaks in a manner that you would expect out of somebody. You know, she's respectful. Somebody was calling. Get to it, Tom. I just feel like Angel Reese is entitled a little more, or a lot more, actually.
You guys, speaking of Manchester, Tennessee, the Manchester Forum, I got Manchester Forum Monday.
It's coming up later.
And it is good today.
Trace said her headbutting that basketball was the most non-athletic thing I've ever seen her do.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Because I've been that crazy kind of throw a tangerine at the wall mad, headbutt a basketball mad.
This thing is one, we need a nice steakhouse, and then they complain the next week that prices are too high. Yeah. We got some really good steak. I mean, Bosky's is good steak. J&G's good. Oak's got pretty good steak. But if you want like real bougie kind of steak, High Point's right up the road.
Yeah, but if they
And
put
it's expensive.
if they put a bougie restaurant here, are people gonna expensive?
Yeah, no, they
Are
won't.
people gonna around here gonna pay those
No.
prices?
That's why there's not one. I'm just saying you can get really good steak at Bosky's and some of these places around town. But if you want $50 steak,
I
go
feel
to
like
High
people
Point.
just want to complain.
It's 25 minutes. Way better than going to like Chop House because then you got 5 Murfreesboro traffic. Ain't no traffic, Mount Eagle. They want the Temu of food.
That's right.
That is what they want.
If you believe everyone gets a trophy, life is fair, and subscribe to Cancel Culture Thinking, you know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. The conversations during the break are always continuing. If you want to join us on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile cams, big thanks to Carmine Family Dental for making that happen. You can watch the show, and during the breaks, we're usually still discussing things. And it's a very good discussion this past break about Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and somehow the Manchester TN Forum got tied in there too. So you can be part of that over on Facebook. Search for Thunder Radio, and you can watch us there. If you're not a Facebook person, we're on Twitter or X or whatever. Or if you don't do that, we're on YouTube as well. Search for Thunder Radio. Give us a subscribe, and it doesn't cost you a thing. Kevin says Franklin County no different than Coffee County. People always complaining about something over there. Y'all got a forum?
Oh.
I want to join all the forums like that, and watch them. All right, Holly. We have to play games, but first, what's for lunch over at Prater's today? I know a lot of you teachers are off and still in town. You can't always do the lunch buffet at Prater's because you're at school, but you can today.
All right, you can get the hamburger steak, spaghetti, chicken tenders, smoked pulled pork, red parm potatoes, sweet baby carrots, green beans, corn on the cob, potato salad, coleslaw, and side salad. Get your choice of a meat, 2 sides, a drink, and bread, all for just $9.99. Find Prater's at 620 Woodbury Highway.
All right, games, Holly. You said it's going to be difficult today.
I feel like it's going to be a little hard. Josh has got a little snippet of a song. He's going to play a 1, 2, and a 3-second clip. Once you have figured out what the name of the song is, give us a call on the Billowin hotline. Their area code is 931-728-1320.
You know why it's going to be hard? Because
Stop.
I don't think a song's been released.
Well, I can't hit. Well, then it's going to be real hard.
But people may know. All right. Name this tune and the artist.
Girl, tonight.
The artist name that she put in here is what's intriguing to me. Now, this song I don't think has been actually released yet. Now, they've teased it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it wasn't. You sing it an awful lot. So I just thought it was out there.
Girl, tonight.
Well, somebody's already online once, so maybe it has. I don't know. Morning show.
Lies, Morgan Wallen.
Boom. Holly says it's going to be very hard today. Clearly, it is not. Who are we talking to?
That's Carmine.
Oh man, nailed it! All right. I hope you like. Are you allowed to drink coffee for your teeth? You can have coffee, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, drink it every day.
Oh, good. Well, we got you some Black Rifle coffee. We'll hook you up.
I'll swing in. Thank you.
I nailed it. Never mind. It's not good. Holly put the answer in as lies. Artist name, your boy.
Your boy. That's your boy. Josh loves Morgan Wallen.
It's a good song. I don't know why you wouldn't like it.
When he says that last part, it's okay. The song for me is okay. But when he says, "There wasn't nothing I can do for you," that little singy part he does at the end, I kind of like that.
Okay. Yeah.
I like
just
that a
go
little
ahead
bit.
and admit it. Admit it that you start to like Morgan Wallen a little bit.
No, not like you. No,
I have a proportionate, appropriate amount of love and respect for Morgan Wallen.
No. Josh sent me this video of a guy in a car just completely jacked when these songs were leaked or put out.
It was a joke. It's
No,
TikTok.
it's not a joke. It's you.
Oh.
That's how you act. It's this guy, and he's listening, and he's so into them. He's like,
He said, Wallen did it again.
he did it again. And that's Josh. He gets so pumped for some Morgan Wallen.
I think I like Morgan Wallen because I think his songs are good, but you know, he's a baseball kid from East Tennessee, and when his music first came out, it wasn't that big. Like, it was okay. People kind of liked it, and he started to get some traction, and cancel culture came for him, and he beat them, and that's why I like Morgan Wallen.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like go, oh, yuck, it's Morgan Wallen. I'm not like that. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. He's okay.
Dana Hart's Morgan Wallen. Morgan is a real person.
Yeah, he's
relatable, and that's why people like him, I think.
Yeah. Well, I like Morgan Wallen more than I like J-Lo.
Oh, I would hope. I would certainly hope so.
I like Morgan Wallen more than I like Garth Brooks in terms of
personality.
Country.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would buy Morgan Wallen tickets before I ever bought Garth Brooks tickets.
That's another reason we're not going on spring break. We bought Morgan Wallen tickets. Couldn't really afford to do both. It was vacation or Morgan Wallen tickets. Because they weren't cheap.
Josh has got a shirt that says I love Wallen.
I don't have that.
Yes, he is. He's hoping to get a signature.
Why are you going to lie to
Sign
everybody?
my shirt, Wallen.
Why don't you lie?
Lie. Yeah.
Didn't even plan that. That just kind of worked out pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like when I'm so anti-cancel culture, the way that those people behave, when somebody makes a mistake, that they must be canceled forever and they should never be heard from again, and they should be just killed. And so I hate that. That's the biggest problem we have, is that behavior. And so when they came and he was able to beat through that, come out the other side so much better, I like that.
I saw
Beth said nobody's gonna be better than George Strait.
I like George Strait.
And we're not comparing him to George Strait. He's in a different league. But he is better than
He is a respected elder
Yeah.
in the country music community.
But country music is not the same as it was then. You're just gonna have to
I don't
agree to
think
embrace
country
that.
music is it was the same in the 90s as
No.
it was the 80s, as you know,
It just moves along.
Yeah, and I feel like every parent to their child is like, this isn't country. Like the people that grew up on 70s country, they tell the 80s country, this ain't country. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And it's not the country they grew up on, but
Well, it's like even if you have an artist that you like that you've been a fan of for 15 or 20 years, when they release new music, you're like, it's garbage. It's not their old stuff. It's not the same.
yeah.
You even do that with you just like
Yeah.
what you grew up with. Whatever you first got hooked on, you want it to all sound the same.
Yeah.
We're big Dave Matthews fans.
Even though he sounds like a donkey.
So he wakes up. Yeah. So, but I don't like his newer stuff. And I'm not used to. I was really big Dave Matthews. Like, I was on the message boards, and I've been to a bunch of concerts. I don't do that anymore. I was part of the fan club. I did all that. So I got early access to tickets and stuff. Eventually you just kind of grow up and don't do that anymore. But people would get, very bent out of shape that his songwriting was trash. It's not the same as it used to be. I'm like, well, he used to be a 20-year-old single guy without kids and living a different life. You go through different. He's writing about what he knows now.
Yeah.
He's got girls and he writes about them, and he's probably not doing as many drugs now as he did then. The creativity is not going to be the same as when he was, smoking a few.
Yeah.
So it's people change. Anyway, congratulations to Dr. Carmine. Lies, lies, lies. Pretty impressed he got that on the 1 second clip. Just on this right here.
Girl tonight.
I mean, nailed it.
My mom's gonna swing by and pick up his coffee and mug
Okay.
on her way to his office. That's service right there.
Once you get the patience to bring you stuff. Yeah, I guess you want to be nice to the dentist.
Well,
You don't
he's,
want them-
I think he's off this week.
Oh, okay.
He's off actually, but he's going to work on his off days a little bit.
Well, how nice. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Talk to him about temperature envy. Maybe you just got some wrinkles you want to, you got to get rid of these wrinkles. There's just a few spots. Well, you don't want to do Botox. You don't like injections. You don't do needles. Temperature envy with Dr. Van Winkle can solve that by just naturally stimulating collagen growth with simple in-office treatments. They're very affordable. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. Go by. His staff be glad to explain it to you. 1030 MacArthur Street in Manchester.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
This local news update is brought to you by Spring Street.
Glad to see there's other Wallen fans out there. Holly acts like I'm the only one. I'm like, well, sold out 3 nights at the stadium, so I don't think I'm the only one. Trey, you writing songs this week, Trey? Is he on? $57. We should be here most today, Sue Ann. I mean, we step out for lunch, or I might have to go out for a sales call or something random, but we're generally here. You can call the station before if you need to come pick up something. Make sure 728-1320. But we're generally here. But we usually take an hour for lunch, and sometimes somebody may not be here during that time. Sometimes if we step out, Tiffany might be here. Where are you going? See, we're supposed to stay in here during the breaks now because of the cameras, but Holly just does her own thing. She just leaves. I need to get a TikTok update on whether we went viral. Got a birthday for today. There it is. I know why Sue Ann wants to come by. Sarah won the cake last week. Yeah, go on by and get that certificate. Carrington Saner's birthday today. Months ago, golly, you only got 30 days to pick it up, Sue Ann, but we'll make an exception for you. Today's Carrington Saner's birthday.
I know. I'm working on a graphic right now.
I'm just letting you know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Her dad sent me a text.
I was trying to.
I was complaining about you leaving. Glenn said she had to go out there and make sure there wasn't dead birds falling from the sky.
Yeah, I was looking for coots.
It's a big old bird.
So yesterday, I played pickleball for the first time, and I kind of love it.
It's just like ping pong, kind of. It's a lot like ping pong. We got a half. It's got a half court set. Is that what it is?
Yeah, he got it for Christmas. A half court
And we just poured
pickleball set.
concrete pad. We're putting a new building in, and we just put a concrete pad in. So the building's not up, just the concrete. So
We're using
it's
it as
being
a.
used as a pickleball court for now.
I felt like I was exercising without the torture of
Playing
exercising.
sports is good cardio.
I would rather play sports than go to the gym.
Or ride a bike.
Riding a bike would be fun.
Get a bike. You can't go ride it.
I may go up to Walmart when I get off the air.
I don't think it's those kind of bikes.
What kind of bike is it?
You gotta get one of those good road bikes.
Why?
I think that's the only, because when you ride a bike, I think you're supposed to go like 20, 30 miles.
A bike from Walmart won't go 20, 30
I don't
miles?
think they're designed to ride long distances like that.
What's going to happen?
trail
Is the
bikes.
wheel going to fall off?
I think they're harder to pedal.
Well, that would be good.
Okay. Go get one. I'm just trying to help you. This
I'm
is
not
so
going
difficult.
I'm not going to get a Huffy. I just don't want to pay $500 for a bike.
Somebody's got a used one out there that, hey, you know who used to be big into riding? Steve Jernigan.
Yeah, I know.
Shoot him a message and ask him what kind of bike you need to get.
I don't feel like I'm going to
Holly's going to end up with the one with the brakes on the pedals. She's like, I got me a bike. Remember when we were teaching the kids to ride the bikes? It's been so long since I had ridden a bike with the brakes and the pedals. I was having a hard time. I'd get on their bike and try to show them, and I would stop it on accident. I know.
I bet I've not rode a bike in 10 years. And I kind of want a basket on the front.
Holly, by 21 speed, you'll have no problems, says Glenn.
Do they sell those at Walmart?
I don't know. If you buy a bike, you better ride it.
21.
If I say she'll never ride it, she'll then certainly ride it.
Oh, yeah. They got them. I hope I got a big trunk because I'm going to stick my bike in it. Good thing I got.
Holly is the planner, the brains, and the looks. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Welcome back. Bottom of the hour. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. We got a whole hour left. No kids this week. It's spring break week, so adults, up to you to play the games today. We got the Stupid Silly Stat coming up in just a minute. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. We got Stupid Silly Stat birthdays coming up. I've already had a couple turned in. Today's Monday, so that means we're celebrating Saturday, Sunday, and Monday birthdays. And then whatever else we get into. Your phone calls are always welcome. 728-1320. Holly, during the break, trying to buy a bicycle.
I'm getting one.
And everybody on Facebook with all the help. Your aunt says just get you a moped.
I'm trying to exercise.
I know. E-assist bikes are all the new rage. I've not seen. I don't know.
What is that even?
Like electronic assist, I guess. I don't know.
Like if you get wore out from pedaling,
you push a button and it goes for you or something.
That's tempting. I better get a bike just to see.
She doesn't need that.
There's a bike trail. What, 2 miles from here?
I think so. Yeah.
It would be easy for me to get off work and then head up to the trails.
You should bike over to the trails.
No, not on Powers Bridge Road. That's dangerous.
That's one of the other reasons I don't want you biking.
Why?
It's very dangerous.
Can I bike on the trail though?
I don't think it's very long.
I can do it a bunch.
Yeah. Bikers make me nervous on the road.
Can you not bike on the other side? The walking trail? Can you not ride your...
I don't know.
Oh.
Do bikers not make you nervous on the road?
Yeah, they do. I get far away. If they're on the sidewalk, I get in the left lane. I just have intrusive thoughts about them all of a sudden falling off their bikes and
right
in the lane.
All right. Joke of the day.
What's the name of the city in Nevada where all the dentists visit? What's the name of the city in Nevada where all the dentists visit?
Where is that, Holly?
Floss Vegas. Joke of the day is brought to you by Board and Brush in Manchester. You want to make sure to follow them on Facebook because I saw that they posted and Instagram. I saw that they posted yesterday like a super good deal. And if I didn't have something to do yesterday, I would have went over there and booked a class. But I want to say it was like $20 for a normally I can't remember how much it is, like $79. So follow them on Facebook and Keep an eye out for their specialty classes like glass etching, cornhole board sets. This is perfect for couples. One can do one and one can do the other. You don't have to be super crafty. They're going to help you along the way. Learn more at boardandbrush.com/Manchester. That's boardandbrush.com/Manchester.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat is revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive. So it's spring break week. A lot of people want to get out and play and enjoy their toys, like their UTVs and their side-by-sides. They do tires for those over at Freedom Automotive. Of course, they do all of your vehicle service and stuff as well. But they do wheels and tires for UTVs and side-by-sides. So get on by and see them at Freedom Automotive, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. They're right in front of College Street Elementary, open Monday through Saturday. Holly, go.
I almost forgot what we were doing here. 21%.
That's how much she complains during the show that I check out because I'm reading the comments. This is a segment we do every single day.
I'm sorry. Jen sent me a message and said she'll ride bikes with me. So 21% of Americans say it's been 15 years since they've bought one of these. What is it? 21% of Americans say it's been 15 years since they bought one of these. What is it?
It's about right. That's probably about right for me too.
No.
I said about. I bought one since in I bought one of these in more recent than 15 years, but pretty long time. Morning show.
How about a phone answering machine?
An answering machine. Good guess, but not it. I don't. They still sell those? Answering machine.
Did y'all have an answering machine growing up?
I believe we did have an answering machine.
Did you have one of the messages where like, it's Josh?
No, we didn't do that.
And Dale.
No.
And you reached the Peterson boys.
Yeah, that sounds like something we would do. No. No, that is not. Mm-mm. Morning show.
Josh, I'm going to say a mattress.
A mattress. Great guess, but not it. Aren't you supposed to get those like every 7 years or something? That's what the mattress companies tell you. Morning show.
Dishwasher.
Good guess, but no, not dishwasher. What was the question again?
21% of Americans say it's been 15 years since they've bought one of these. What is it?
I'm honestly surprised that it's not like 70% of Americans.
Yeah.
Or more.
I am surprised that the number is
This
that
number
low.
is low. Morning show.
A CD.
There it is. It's a CD. It's 21% of Americans said it's been 15 years or more since they bought a CD. What's your name?
Nikki Hill.
Nikki, yes. It is a CD. When's the last time you bought a CD?
Yeah, probably 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations, winner, Nikki. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A CD. So
When the year we started dating, you bought me a CD for Christmas.
yeah, it's John Mayer.
John Mayer. Yeah.
Because and really got it just for the one song. It had his Free Falling cover on it. So, which was right around 2010 or something like that. So, which is 14 years ago. So that's about right. I said about, but I don't know that I bought one since then. I don't know that I bought a CD since then.
Yeah, I thought Dave Matthews had his new release after that. And he bought
2012,
it.
I may have bought that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right around there. So that makes 12 years ago.
I don't think I cannot remember you buying a CD. I know I haven't after that Dave Matthews that it was a new release at the time.
Yeah, right around 2012, I think, or something like that. And yeah, I don't think I've gotten one since then either. And I don't know where that CD even is.
I have drawers full of DVDs and Blu-ray, and I don't know why I'm keeping them. I don't even know if we have anything in the house that can even play a DVD or a CD.
Yeah.
Do you remember when the DVDs started to come out?
Oh man, it was like
Yeah,
right,
it,
it's on
VA,
this
you know,
disc.
VHS beforehand, and then I can remember being amazed with the technology of the DVD. That whole movie is on. There's not even any
Well, I don't have
tape.
to rewind. I could just pick a chapter. Like I could just, I could. That was like the coolest thing. Watch this. I can just go in and I pick this chapter and I can start right there.
Yeah.
I could, and you don't have to worry about rewinding and fast forwarding and all this
It
other
was
stuff.
amazing technology.
Yeah, because that was at the end. You're like, oh, I got to rewind this. The end of the tape,
Be kind, rewind.
but I didn't have to do that.
I kind of do miss the days of Blockbuster Video though. When
But you could go in and get a DVD to the video store.
yeah, but I'm talking like core childhood memory for me is getting to go to Blockbuster, pick out any movie in the whole store, and my brother got to pick out any movie he wanted to watch, and usually my dad would pick out it was like one of those things where you rent 3, you can get 1 for free.
Yes.
And so we would watch movies all weekend. And I love it. And it was exciting because, such and such movie is out. And you'd go to that section and pray that the VHS was behind
There'd be a whole
them.
wall of them.
Yeah. You're like, please let there be one.
And you get so pumped when you found one.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Got it. And if ever you got over there and there was no movie, you went to the release box or the return
Yeah, but
box.
y'all got
to
any?
see, did anybody turn it back in?
Yeah, I'm gonna get me one. Yeah, DVDs were a thing for a while. I feel like Blu-rays never really took off. Like it was like
I bought a
that,
few.
That technology came along, and I was like, nah. And then not long after that, it was like everything was streamed anyway.
Yeah, streamed.
Something with the streaming though, there's something wrong with the sound mixes in the streaming. You can't watch a movie and the sound not be. I've noticed this on all the streaming services, whether it's Netflix or Amazon or whatever. And I've seen other complaints about this online. So it's not just me, where you can't watch a movie and not have to massively adjust the volume multiple times. Like it'll be so loud. You can't,
Oh,
and then you
yeah.
got to turn it way down and then it's so low. You can't hear anything.
You have to hold the
Yeah.
remote the entire
And I'm not
movie.
talking about just a loud part. I mean, just doing the whole movie, I feel like the sound fluctuates. And I feel like it wasn't like that in DVDs. And I thought that. And then I've seen later some scientific evidence of that.
Okay.
Where other people can, by scientific evidence, I just mean somebody else posted about it
Are
on the
there
Manchester TN forum, probably.
are there any movies that you're excited about watching?
Right now?
Yeah, like have you seen any
No.
releases coming up 2024 that
No.
you're like, I'd like to see that?
I don't follow the movie scene much. So, I mean, every now and then something's out and Holly makes me watch it. And I'm like, oh, it's good.
Well, Holly is going to make you watch.
I'm not watching Beetlejuice.
too.
I'm not watching
Yes,
Beetlejuice.
you are. Yes, you are. I
Uh,
don't ask for much.
I'm riding my bike club that day.
Can somebody go with me to watch Beetlejuice?
Kate will go because Kate's going to do everything else with you.
I love Beetlejuice, and the previews that the release of the trailer, it looked like it's going to be so good.
I'll take you to watch Beetlejuice.
Oh, that's true love.
It is. We'll negotiate that later.
Also, I kind of want to watch the new Roadhouse with Jake Gyllenhaal. Roadhouse.
I said I didn't know there was a new Roadhouse with Jake Gyllenhaal. That's
Mhm.
I don't keep up with
Conor
movies.
McGregor.
Yeah, I don't keep up with any of this stuff.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal got ripped up like a tater chip. That is all.
Thunder Radio Morning Show here till 8:30. Big congratulations to Nikki, winner on Stupid Silly Stat. Big thanks to Freedom Automotive for making that happen. Let me tell you real quick about Common John Brewing Company. We were up there yesterday. So they've done a really cool job of opening up they added the cover on their patio so they can open the garage door up and you can be sitting inside. The rain doesn't
Yes.
blow in or anything. They just continue to do good things down at Common John Brewing Company. Well, also, they're in the Hot Passport thing for Best Brewery or whatever it is. What was it called? Let me get the official. They made the semifinals. March Brew Sanity. So the national championship trophy, they get that and $1,000 to their favorite charity. So I'm going to post the link for you to vote on Facebook in just a second, and you need to go do that. So find us on Thunder Radio. They're in the Final Four of March Brew Sanity. in Tennessee with hot passports. So go vote for Common John Brewing Company. Find the link to vote on our Facebook page. I posted during the break. Thunder 13 or Facebook.com. Search for Thunder Radio. Is it Manchester Tea and Forum Mondays coming up next?
Yes.
Okay. Holly was excited about this. So we're going to dig into that next. Birthdays later on. Call them in 728-1320. Mark your calendars for Clearwater Pool and Spa's big tent sale happening April the 5th through the... I like how I really enunciated tent. People were confused last time they had a tent sale, apparently. All right. Let me post this link.
More of your friends and neighbors are choosing Totten Pest Control in Manchester for their pest services.
Once again, Holly, just leave it during the break.
I'm Robert Totten, owner of Totten Pest Control. We're just a small family company working hard to deliver exceptional service for you and your family. Give us a call today at 728-1020 or visit us online at tottenpest.com. That's tottenpest.com.
Putnam County Bank is here for all your banking needs. Whether you need a checking account, a money market, or even a CD, our friendly experts are here to help you. Call us today to get our great rates and terms. We are your local banking solution. Putnam County Bank, member FDIC.
There are plenty of companies out there hiring, and they all claim to be the best. But at Great Lakes Cheese in Manchester, their team members want you to know that they're the real deal.
Hi, my name is Shannon Richardson. I've been with Great Lakes Cheese for about 7 years. I really enjoy my job. I work with some awesome people who became more like family than just co-workers. If you're looking for a great opportunity, come join us at GLC.
Great Lakes Cheese in Manchester is hiring. GreatLakesCheese.com/careers.
Are you looking for a dental office that can take care of your entire family's dental needs? Look no further than Armene Family Dental in Deckard. Led by Dr.
I'm excited about getting a bike.
You're going to do great.
Is there a helmet law?
You need to wear a helmet.
I'm going to get streamers on the side of it. And a bell. And a basket. On my mountain bike. Look at this. I need a new phone case.
You get that before you get a bike. I don't think we can afford both.
You're ridiculous.
Well,
stop.
What? Manchester Forum Mondays.
Program does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Thunder Radio Management. Well, yes, it actually does. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Welcome back. Brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle. M-Sculpt Neo Treatments. Thinking about the lake, the beach, the pool, everything this summer that's going to have the outdoors. You want your body to look great. Well, Dr. Van Winkle can help with this. The M-Sculpt Neo is a non-invasive treatment. It's no pain, no incisions, no surgeries. And it can spot reduce fat as much as 30%. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. Glenn says you can fix that phone case with a little bit of glue.
Well, I had tape on it. I didn't have any glue with me, but yeah, I can probably just
Just a
glue,
little
glue that right
little
back
dollop,
on.
little dollop of glue.
All right.
Will do.
Thank you, Glenn.
Thank you, Glenn. Save me $50. Phone cases are expensive.
Well, that's probably why mine's falling apart. I didn't buy a 50. I didn't get an OtterBox. I got an iHome. It's probably
what did it.
Probably like a $12 case right here.
All right, Thunder Radio Morning Show here. Quick temperature update. We're going to hit the high today of about 63. Right now, we're hanging out at 50. And very windy today. 40-mile-an-hour wind gust. Wind advisory is in place through the night, and rain moves in tonight as well. Low of around 54. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. They've got Easter dresses. Get on by and get them now for the pictures, for church, for dinner. They've got them at Wisteria Hill, 205 South of Woodland Street. Do not order that off of Amazon. Go by one of your local boutiques like Wisteria Hill. All right, Holly, it's Manchester Tea Inform Mondays.
Yes, I saw this last week, and it annoyed me.
Uh-oh, Holly was annoyed.
But I thought maybe this would be a good discussion for us to have. It says, to the lady at Dollar General in Hillsborough, who
Well, you said it right the first time.
I'm sorry, who left her baby in the car, do better. You never leave your kids in a car, and this baby was in a rear-facing car seat, so this was a young baby. I'm almost sure I know who the mom was when I walked inside the store. And you left your baby in the car to go get popsicles. That's a little sad. It doesn't matter how short of a trip it is. Take your kids inside. Obviously, she's irritated.
And perfect.
Yes. So what irritated me about it was, why are you calling out this mama on...
Oh, here we go.
Why are you calling out the mom on Facebook? Like if
did that fix it?
You're obviously concerned, you have big feelings about it. Why not handle that in person? Why not do something then? I just think it's kind of a bully thing to do, to see that situation. And number one, I have questions here. What was the temperature that day? What was the car running? The lady said obviously she went in to get popsicles. Were the popsicles for the? I thought the baby was probably sick, asleep, or they just, I don't know.
We don't know. We don't know.
Have I left my kids in the car before to run in?
Oh, yes.
Yes, I have. I have done that. And if I had done that and someone called the police on me, because one of the comments was, why didn't you call the police? And I'm like, wait, what's happened here? She left the baby in the car to go run in and grab popsicles. It was just the Dollar General.
I used to leave I used to leave the kids.
That's
in the
not
car.
saying I would do it. If I had, I would try everything in my power to take the baby in.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying if the baby had been crying and had just fallen asleep, I'm not saying I'd pull the baby out of the car. I might leave the baby in the car. I don't know.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
Oh, I was saying I don't. There were times I left the kids in the car to run into like the gas station or whatever,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't know, I don't know that I'd do that now. I did then.
Yeah, but we have.
But we have, and there's a meme out there that I've seen that I really like, and it's somebody with a lot of like Amazon boxes at the porch, and it's like, and it says, "Here's the attention you ordered," and I feel like here's the attention you ordered, and I feel like that is what needs to be placed on that particular thing, and maybe it has been, because that's what people like that want. They just want attention.
Let me
Look how great of a person I am. I saw this person being bad, and I'm going to get on here and say how bad they are, but I would never do that. But did you fix anything?
I was thinking, what would I'm like, Holly, calm down. What would you do in that situation? If I walked up to a car and there was a baby in the car and not an adult, what would I do? I'm at
Would
the
you
Dollar
post on
General.
Facebook?
I absolutely would not post on Facebook, but if I was concerned, I may stand by the car just to make sure like some creeper didn't come and try and snatch
Right.
the baby, or maybe just to make sure the baby seemed comfortable. If the baby started to cry, then maybe I'd bust out a window and get the baby out. I don't know. But if a mama has went into the store and to grab some popsicles,
And she's still not even sure if that's the mom.
yeah, but I would maybe stand there next to the car. And if the mom came out and got in the car, I'd be like, okay, cool. I would never say anything to her, but maybe I would just stand in eye shot of the baby until the mom came back out. I feel like that's what not saying it's the right thing.
Yeah,
Somebody,
Holly, you're perfect.
Somebody said, why didn't you call the cops or but people on Facebook were so quick to judge this. And Katie got on here and said, can I flip it to the other side of the coin for just a second? What if the baby was sick or had just fallen asleep, or the mom was trying to hurry home to another sick
I
kid
bet
that
she
was
got
puking
attacked.
and was needing some hydration? The baby was perfectly safe, especially since you were watching over it while the mom ran inside. Let's give grace instead of judgment. And I think that's a great.
Yes.
But yes, people come on there and then was trying to, I don't know, give it back to Katie. And someone says
I knew that she'd get attacked for that. You can't.
for one, it isn't their place to
Yeah.
stand there and watch the baby. Two, if something happens while they're being supervised, then that's not something that can be helped. But leaving your young unattended child in the car is, your logic needs help.
Yeah.
I don't.
People know everything, man. Again. It doesn't matter whether she should have gotten the baby out of the car or shouldn't have gotten the baby out of the car. What does posting about that on Facebook do for the situation?
One
Did you
thing-
save the child by posting that there? Is the child
She
safe
said
now?
she tried to go in to tell the manager, but she was ignored. I'm like,
No,
eh,
she didn't.
if
Post
you're
this lady's
calling
name.
the police because there's a child sitting in a car seat, I don't know.
It wasn't
I feel
hot.
like it wasn't hot.
That day, I don't believe.
I'm not saying I'm like, yeah, leave your kids in the car. That's up to you. I'm saying mind your own business was the point of
Yeah. Did the kid survive? The kid's fine. Dr. Carmine says my parents hotboxed me for 3 hours in the car on the regular. No seatbelts and wrestling my sister in the back.
yes.
Yeah.
You just
We
crack the
weren't even
windows a
allowed.
little
We
when-
weren't even allowed to go into the grocery.
That's right. I hate when you say grocery. It's a grocery store.
When we went to the grocery, I wasn't allowed to go in
Yeah, we had to sit in the car and they didn't leave it running and
Oh,
they
no.
cracked the windows.
because they were going to be in there for an hour and a half.
you
They didn't want to use the gas.
you couldn't open the doors or nothing.
No, do not open the door.
Something else in this post that irritated me, and it's becoming a phrase that I hate hearing because a lot of times
What is
it's coming from, like you said, people looking for their attention.
Yeah.
Is do better.
Do better.
Do better. I hate that. You do better. Keep your mouth closed.
Stay off of Facebook, man.
What I'm saying here is, would I have left a baby in a car to run inside? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I was.
Well, don't tell them that because you're a terrible person.
Maybe
if you do.
I was at the end of. I don't know. I don't know what the circumstances is, so I can't speak
Yeah,
to.
that
if
baby may
the-
not have slept for 3 days and it finally fell asleep.
maybe colicky. You don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that lady's a bad mom. I have no idea. But I'm a big fan of minding your own business. And you see something, you're a little concerned. If you've got the time to write this all out on Facebook,
And
you
go
got
searching for the manager in the store.
you got time to just keep an eye on the baby.
You feel like
it
that's
takes a
the-
village.
That's the lady that knows everybody's
Why are y'all
business.
judging so much?
Like in the neighborhood, she knows what everybody's up to.
Get out of our business. I don't know. Maybe I am completely wrong, and that's okay.
Maybe you should stop complaining about it, Holly. Do better.
Do better.
Do better, Holly. Do
Ooh,
better.
do better. I'll fight you.
Do better.
Do better.
You got more form stuff?
We want to do it later?
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
it later because we're pushed up against the top of the hour. We got birthdays that we're behind on. Not as bad as being behind on obits. No, I found that people don't care so much about the birthdays. Only if they win. We do pie drawings every day. Last week's, and then we do cake every Friday. Last week's cake winner was Sarah Anderson. And we do anniversary drawings every Friday. Ray and Angela Carter won. the Designer's Choice floral arrangement last week from the Mossy Pot. We'll be doing birthday drawings this afternoon for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So call in your birthdays right here at 728-1320. You're listening to The Morning Show.
Enjoy The Morning Show with Josh and Holly on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. Just find Thunder Radio on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube to watch the show.
Kaya Northcutt is 25 today. Kaya Northcutt.
I feel like I would have stood if I felt like I was concerned about the baby. I felt like I would have
Well, yeah, are the doors locked?
I would have stood by the car
The
until
keys
someone
in it.
came back.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's what I would have done. But I'm not saying it's right. But
Like if it's July and it's off and the window, then that's different. Yeah, we got left in the car all the time.
when I would call the police, if I stood there for a very long time and no one came back, and I went and had them page the
Yeah.
owner of the car,
Hey,
and no one answered, then I would have called the police. If I saw somebody walk up from the parking lot and like try and get in it that looked
Yeah.
suspicious,
Yeah.
I might have said something.
is that your car? That's your baby?
But
in
I
here?
feel like if someone was going to steal the car or try to steal the baby, they wouldn't have done it with someone standing there, or
Right.
wouldn't have been as tempted.
Yeah. And that generally is a pretty safe area. I mean, bad things happen here. I mean,
Yeah,
that's where I got
right.
robbed before. I mean, I get it, but you know,
Do better.
do better. People are telling you to get your Nerf gun after me. I've not even done anything today. I've been perfectly pleasant. She's got that gun sitting over there, though.
Yep. It's already cocked.
Shut that curtain.
What'd you tell me to do? You say please.
Please. That gun shoots hard. Yes. Do better. Do better.
I just don't think there's just not. I don't know. Maybe it's just not much point in posting something like that.
That's what I don't get. If you felt like it was a dangerous situation, handle it. She literally got on there just to get attention.
And if you don't do anything, then keep your mouth shut.
Yeah. Do better.
You do better, girl.
Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday birthdays today. Call them in at 728-1320 or 728-3526. At the end of the week, which is Friday, we draw for a winner of a birthday cake. That's our grand prize winner from the food line. At the end of every day, we draw for a slice of pie from the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. That's at 4:30. Tiffany will do that on Connecting Coffee County. We also want your anniversaries because at the end of the week, we draw for a Designer's Choice floral arrangement from the Mossy Pot. And you can pick up those prize certificates here at the Thunder Studios. All right, drum roll here. Happy birthday Saturday. Lyndon Johnson had a birthday on Saturday. It's the only birthday I got on Saturday. So unless y'all add some names, it's a guaranteed winner. 2 birthdays for Sunday. Charlie Gonzalez and Jalen Case. Happy birthday. And Monday, today, Carrington Sainer is 16 years old. Kaya Northcutt has a birthday today. And Scott Peterson has a birthday today. I believe he is 64. He's not eligible for the pie. All right, Holly. Celebs.
Elton John has a birthday today, turned 77. The late Aretha Franklin has a birthday today. Sarah Jessica Parker turns 59. And Danica Patrick turns 42.
One of the worst NASCAR drivers ever. Morning show.
Yes, I have a birthday. My dad, Frank Roten, he turns 80 years old today.
Frank Roten is 80
Yes.
today. All right. We've got him down. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Thank you. And just like that, you can do a live on-air shout-out just by calling us at 728-1320. And Frank will be eligible for the pie this afternoon, the slice of pie, and he'll also be eligible for the cake at the end of the week. We draw at 4:30. Cannot win if your name is not on the list. Danica Patrick was not very good at racing the cars. We know why she was such a big celebrity.
No comment.
She dated
She's
Aaron
okay.
Rodgers for a
She's
minute.
Okay.
Who's judging? Morning show.
I have a birthday to announce.
Go ahead.
I'd like to wish happy birthday to my daughter, Ashlyn Lee.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, we know Ashlyn Lee. How old?
She is 31.
31.
All right. We got her on the list. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ashlyn Lee, 31 years old today, or years younger, however you're supposed to put it. All right. A lot of birthdays piling up. Y'all call in the Saturday, Sunday, and Monday birthdays. We draw this afternoon at 4:30 for the pie. And on Friday, we draw at 4:30 for the cake. I'm pumped about Braves baseball returning
Me too.
Thursday. Just
It's
something
just a happy time of year.
I know.
When
Just something about
baseball's on.
listening to the Braves on the radio.
Feels like summer.
It does. You get a little bit of that summer feel in March.
Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Speaking of the summer feel, we'll get you the full forecast when we come back. It's 50 degrees right now. Going to hit 63. We got rain in there. We'll talk about that in a minute. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill. We're past the 8 o'clock hour. That means it's morning show overdrive, financed by our friends at New Haven Mortgage. Heather Phillips and her team, over 60 years of experience helping get you in the home of your dreams. Talk to Heather Phillips today. Find her at newhavenmtg.com or go by and see her team on the square in downtown Manchester. New Haven Mortgage.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios. This is Thunder Radio.
Your hometown radio station.
WMSR.
Which clip makes us go more viral today? Me hating on Angel Reese or me telling you to stop spending my money? Because one of them.
I don't know. I feel like talking about the baby in the car would. Yes, it would.
It won't. Too long.
Yeah,
clip.
because
Dr. Carmen's going to weigh in on this. He knows what does good on TikTok.
what did he say? How many minutes? Like
Yeah, some of his stuff's long. So I've not so much. I don't know. Actually, that was awful long. I don't know. Let's see here. I got a busy day today. I got a lot going on.
do you?
Yeah.
Anything I can help with?
I don't know. I got to look at my schedule.
I was very helpful last week. I thought I even did some calendar work.
She's now our community calendar
I
director.
ran the board some.
She did Saturday for the coaches show.
Yeah, I feel like I've been very productive, and I
She
feel like
is learning how to run the radio station.
and I feel like I've helped you stay on track.
Yeah, we're not gonna make track meet today, Nikki. It doesn't look like we got some other obligations today. But there is track meet at 3:30 today. People want to go up to Sewanee.
Is it at Swanee?
I think so.
No.
Is it not?
Uh-uh.
Webb? Swanee? Where is
St.
it?
Andrews?
St. Andrews, Swanee. Yeah.
Sorry, it didn't sound the same. I thought Swanee was Swanee.
Uh,
My mom was asking this morning, she asked if it was in Swanee. I was like, no, not Swanee, St. Andrews.
Holly.
I didn't know.
You know where to park up there.
So, St. Andrews School.
Yes, Swanee. Man, we got baseball tonight. We got a delivery coming today. The pool, a lot of the pool stuff is coming today. So
Webb. That'll be a good one. I like going to Webb. Ooh, there's two back to back. There's two back to back at Oakland.
Oakland's tough to get to. It's like getting to Siegel. Siegel may be worse. Well, you got more people offering to ride bikes with you, Holly.
Yay! Who else is?
Holly Simmons said he'd ride with you. Said he'd like to go riding back with you. So said, I'll ride bikes with you, Holly, for fun.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Thank you, Hollis.
100%. You and Hollis and Kate. Go
And
riding.
Jen.
And Jen. I got a group of 4. So all of a sudden it's a club.
It's a bike club.
It's a bike club. Now ask Holly how much of her book she read for her book club she joined. She hadn't even bought the book.
It's not going to take me long to read it.
I'm going to watch too. And if she doesn't read it, I'm going to tell everybody else in the book club she hadn't read it.
I'm not going to tell you nothing about myself anymore because you'll just take something and you'll just turn it around and you save it to make me look bad. I'm glad that's karma. That was karma pinching your fat.
I'll stop doing that if you'll stop screen saving my Snapchats.
Never.
And stop being the paparazzi when I'm just trying to have fun. I'm just trying to have a good time. And I look up, Holly's got the camera or the video camera out, and I'm just trying to have a good time. If you'll stop doing that, I'll stop telling everybody your secrets.
Nope. I'm just going to stop telling you secrets and I'm going to still take your picture and screenshot.
I don't think you're supposed to screenshot the snaps. Snapchat's fun, though. I spend a lot of the time on there, though.
Me and my mom were talking about that this morning. You and my mom will just send snaps of the filters, like scary face or cats on head. Who are you texting?
No, somebody messaged me about the
Bike club? Look at Josh's little I don't know if y'all can see. Y'all probably can't see that. But Josh's little Snapchat avatar. He's got like little jogging pants and Jordans.
Yeah.
It looks like you're cheering.
That's flexing.
You're like, go team. You posted a snap. What is your snap?
My snap? I don't know.
Oh, it's you on the leg press.
It's leg day. I don't quite understand the stories. I don't know what I'm supposed to put on there, but
Stuff like that.
boom.
Leg day. Oh, 300. 300 pounds?
See, there's your mom sending me a snap. Her with birds on her head. Or something. To 4 before falling to Gibbs 4-1 and DeKalb County 8-6 in the Warrior Classic. They head down to Gulf Shores, Alabama during spring break. More sports at Thunder1320.com.
Hey, it's Heather with New Haven Mortgage, and you're listening to the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. They can get you pre-qualified so you know exactly how much buying power you have. So know when you go out looking for a home, exactly how much you can afford, what those payments are going to look like. They can help. NewHavenMTG.com, or go by and see them in downtown Manchester. New Haven Mortgage, NMLS 1477317. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
More Manchester Tea Inform. I get some good ideas during the breaks for people who are listening on the radio. During the break, you can always, we keep the conversation going on the cameras, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Search for us there, the Carmine Family Dental Canberra Perfect Smile Cams. And people are suggesting just a whole Thunder Radio Bike Club, like a VIP thing. You know, I can see that happening. Morning Show Bike Club with Holly. People want to hang out with you. They watch us and they're like, you know what, Holly, she'd be fun to hang out with. They do not think the same about me.
I'm very dull.
No, she's fun. You remind me of the girl one. The girl one's like, nobody wants to hang out with me, and then everybody wants to hang out.
I don't think I've ever said no one wants to hang out with me.
Everybody wants to hang out with you because you're fun. You're a fun person.
I'm working on that because I'm more of an introvert. I'm just fine being by myself. But it's important to make friends and
expand your
circle.
be
out in the community and doing things. That's important. It's important for people to be involved in the community. So I have to
Do better.
step out of my comfort zone a little.
Do better. Do better, Holly. Now we're going to talk more Manchester Forum Monday here in just a second. Real quick, do not shoot me with that gun. Temperature or weather forecast, 63 today. A wind advisory in place or will be in place this afternoon through tonight. 40-mile-an-hour gust. And so it's going to be a bit breezy. A baseball game ought to be fun.
Great day to fly a kite.
Wouldn't it be? Tonight, not so much. Will be a 90% chance of rain tonight. Low of 54. A lot of that rain coming in after midnight. So really nothing to speak of until bedtime. Tomorrow, 80% chance of rain. Could see up to 3/4 of an inch. Going to be kind of a wet day on Tuesday. 68 for your high, 43 for your low. A little cooler on Wednesday, 63, mostly sunny. Only 60 on Thursday. And sunny skies. The overnight lows in the upper 30s. So no freezing temperatures, but cool. And the weekend. This is what you want to keep your eye on. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 68 on Friday, 73 on Saturday, 75 on Sunday. Sunny skies, no wind, no rain. Looks really good for the weekend. Weather forecast brought to you by Patton Pest Control. Spiders, termites, fleas, ants. Call today, 931-247-0781. That's Patton Pest Control, 931-247-0781. There's no contract obligations to work with Patton Pest Control. All right, Holly.
All right, Josh.
More Manchester Forum Mondays here.
Yes, I have another one. And I want to say, I don't think that the person that posted this was as malicious as the last one. Okay.
The baby
The
mama
in the
hater.
car seat. Yeah. It says, PSA, I understand that when nature calls, you must oblige. But next time you pull into someone's parking lot to take a leak, you might want to look around and be sure you won't be detected doing so between the 4 cameras of the 2 businesses you were in between. And it's got an asterisk. And it says, not showing pictures to spare you the embarrassment. Wouldn't want to plaster your
Why would you show pictures?
truck with the business name on the side of it, but we know who you are. And then she went back and she said, edited to say, this post is not in anger. It's just funny. And the video only shows the action, not the equipment. But the moral of the story is if you're going to relieve yourself outside, be sure it's not in front of a camera. And that's
thoughts, Holly.
Okay, so just my point of view, and I'm not saying I'm correct or anybody should have the same.
You're
thought.
right, and everybody else is wrong.
No, I'm
That's
not
her
saying
thought
that.
process.
But I'm just saying, if someone pulled up here, if you just pulled up to take a leak between 2 businesses and you didn't have any business with the businesses, I'd be like, come on, dude. That's kind of you're gonna hold your urine that long until you just can't make it no more. And
yeah.
But if you're doing business there, and you're parked and you're like, oh man, businesses are closed, mind you. And you have to pee. And I see it on video. I promise I'm not gonna care.
I don't care.
If you pee on my building, then if you pee on my bushes, I'll probably care because I don't kill my bushes. But
it's hard for those.
I'm probably not going to post about it on Facebook.
Yeah.
And
again, I feel like it was here's your delivery of the
for me,
attention
it
you
wasn't as bad. It did seem more of a lighthearted post. But if you're concerned about it, call the business on the truck and be like, hey, can you tell your guys to stop peeing out here?
Yeah, don't do that.
I wish I could pee wherever I wanted. So I'm not saying I would. It's just more for a woman. A guy
I'm here
could
to tell you, you would. Once you have that ability,
that power,
it is quite impressive.
Like when we go on hikes and stuff, Josh can just stand behind a tree. It's very, very minimal work for him to relieve himself. But if I have to pee, it's like I've got to find bushes to hide me, but doesn't have like a bunch of undergrowth because I'm, you don't want to be on top of like a bunch
poison
of
ivy.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be awful? Wouldn't that be an awful place to get poison ivy?
Wouldn't it?
And you worry about snakes because you're close to the ground.
And you're kind of exposed there.
It's just a bigger you got to worry about dribble.
Yeah, for you, I don't know how you do it. But for me, I'm just here to tell you, one of the biggest privileges in the world is being born with that ability.
Yeah.
And also, I get paid more. I mean, I don't really know what else you would want. I don't know why anybody, goes and chops that off and gets out of that business when you've got all that power.
Oh, no comment.
There's your TikTok clip right there. Put that on there. We'll stir up all kind of controversy.
Uh-oh.
Morning show.
Tell Holly that's where twerking come in.
Yeah.
That's where he started laughing. Yeah. That's where that was invented.
Probably.
Was it the poison ivy or the snake? It created problems.
The poison ivy, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, there's posts like that on the forum all the time.
I got like you're on the interstate and you've not seen a rest stop or an exit for forever.
I've never stopped on the interstate. Holly has begged me to stop
I'm
before.
like, please, Josh,
and I won't.
stop.
No, there's
please,
next
I don't care. I will pee. There's something sticky in my pocket.
Oh boy. No telling what she's had in there.
You know what I bet it is? I bet it's this.
It's the phone.
It's y'all see this. You can probably hear it.
Quit that.
It's
Will
the
you
glue
just glue it on?
I can't do it right now. I'm on the, but I set my phone in my pocket and now my hand's sticky.
Smell that.
You're gross.
What does it see what it smells
No,
like?
I'm not smelling my pocket glue. Yes, but I have begged Josh to pull over on the interstate. I don't care who's watching. It's better out there than in the car.
I'm surprised I don't pull over and then she pees in the car anyway. Like when she has to throw up and I pull over and she pukes in the car. I'm like, well, why did you do that? I stopped.
I don't know why that bothers me more.
She'll pee on the side of the road, but she won't puke on the side of the road.
I just don't want people seeing me heaved over like that.
3 times.
Not
3 times. Yes, 3 times. I have stopped or had the window down and nearly stopped for Harley to throw up because she was going to get sick and she just puked in the floor of the car.
Let me tell you something.
One time I was stopped on the side of the road, parked and everything. Car was in park. I'm just sitting there. Doors open and she just like throws up in the floor.
You're
No,
exaggerating.
I'm not. That's exactly what
No.
happened.
So I try to
You're like the
push
girl
it
one.
back.
You're the girl one.
I don't
She
I
does
just don't
this.
want to throw up on the side of the road. I don't. Josh, let me tell you something.
The girl one does this thing.
Josh pulls over on the side of the road and we are at this point, my door is facing the woods. He circles around and parks to where my door is now facing the road, the very busy road. So if I open the door, every car going by can see me. And I'm like, why did he do that? And I was kind of trying to wait so I could tell you to turn back around. I don't want to face the road while I'm sick.
I'm just trying to get in a parking spot. That's all I was trying to do. The girl one does this thing where she needs to, if she's sick and she needs to throw up, she won't. She's like, no, I don't want to. I'm like, nobody wants to. And she'll hold it back and hold it back and hold it back for hours, just in pain. And eventually it will just explode. And she's like, oh, I feel better. Then she'll do it again.
I feel better. I needed that.
And then she'll do it again the very next
I
time.
don't want to.
This has been like this since she was 10. I don't like
Nobody likes
nobody likes that. Nobody wants to, but Holly's the same way. The girl one acts so much like her. It's so funny.
No, I just don't want to do it in front of people.
No, but I'd rather you do it in front of people than on the floor of the car. Like that's hard to get out.
Disagree.
And then I end up having to clean it out. Last time I made her clean it out. I'm like, you clean it out. I ain't cleaning it. I'm very caring.
He's such a doting and
that wasn't my fault. I did my job. I don't want to clean that up.
What are you reading?
Ebony's like, I need to know how she holds her puke. I would like to know too, Ebony.
Who?
The girl one. I was talking about how she'll hold it back. I don't know how she does it.
Fights it.
She
Like she's fighting demons. She'll just.
Yeah. She keeps it back and keeps it back until eventually she just can't.
And until she is in pain and misery. I'm like, this is not better than just going ahead and
get rid of it.
Yeah. Your body wants to get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't know how she fights it back like that either. I guess I just never have really tried to. I mean, there's times where I guess once you get to a certain point, there's no turning around. You know, like once you hit a certain point, there's no fighting it back. But I guess there's a certain point where you are like, oh, I need to throw up, and you can go to the bathroom and get it gone. I think that's the point where she's like, I'm not doing it. Not happening. And she'll fight forever. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. We're almost out of time today. A pretty good spring break show, I feel like.
Pretty good for a Monday.
For a Monday, spring break show. And we, it's our first spring break on the air in a few years, since 2020, when we weren't allowed to go anywhere.
My mom this morning was like, why didn't y'all take off this week? And I was like, I don't know.
Because we taking off is harder than you may think. It requires a lot of work on the scheduling side of things to get things ready to go. Guess who doesn't do that? And guess who does do that?
Well, you make more money.
It's because I'm a guy. It's great.
Not because you work harder.
No, because I'm a guy. I just make more. It's awesome. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. Morning Show Overdrive financed by New Haven Mortgage. Cash out refinance. Use that extra equity in your home. Maybe do some home improvement projects. Consolidate some debt. Learn more at newhavenmtg.com.
Calling all homeowners. If you're looking to breathe new life into your budget, New Haven Mortgage is here for you.
Don't you go anywhere.
Why?
Well, we still have a couple minutes.
Am I going to talk at all?
Maybe. I don't know. You never know. I know. Have y'all noticed during the breaks that she's completely disappeared like 4 times? My mother-in-law snapped at me a lot. I do like the filters. Yeah, I know. She just leaves. Thunder Radio.
Can I put a birthday on?
Yeah, of course you can. What day is it for?
Okay. Today,
Go ahead.
his name is Willie, W-I-L-E-Y, Thomas Elwell, E-L-W-E-L-L, and he's 3 years old.
You pronounce that Willie?
Uh-huh.
All right.
He's 3 years old today.
All right. We got him down.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. People are complaining that you don't stay in here during the breaks.
I just heard I had to go pee.
Wouldn't it be great if you could just go outside?
I'm sorry I have to. Nature calls.
Oh, yeah.
By Middle Tennessee Surgical Associates, 1030 MacArthur Street in Manchester.
Oh, that's going to do it for us today, Holly. All out of time. What have we learned today?
Mind your own business unless you're being helpful in some way.
I like that. Mind your business. And guys are more powerful than girls. That's what I'm going with today. It's my money, not your money. And Holly's got a bike club with more and more fans growing by the day.
I got to come up with a good bike club name.
Work on that for tomorrow.
Okay.
That's what we'll do. Also, a Sweet 16 coming of the biggest complaints in Manchester. So we'll dig into that for maybe later on in the week. All right, Thunder Radio Morning Show. We're done. Big thanks to the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. So check this out. On April 6th, which is opening day for youth baseball, that's not this Saturday, but next Saturday, their ice cream shop. They have an ice cream shop there now. They're giving away a free scoop of ice cream if you show up with
That's
your ball
really
uniform
cool.
on. So show up with your ball uniform on. This is for kids. Adults do not put on a ball uniform to get free ice cream. You need to buy yours. But a free scoop for the kids at the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. They're closed today and tomorrow. Be back open for lunch and dinner Wednesday through Friday, and lunches on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Spring get-togethers, gatherings, summer graduation parties, end of the year parties, Easter things. They do catering. 723-2491 at the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. All right, we're all done. We'll be back tomorrow, 6:30 to 8:30. We'll try to do better then. Catch replays of the show on Apple, Spotify, or Google. For now, I believe Google Podcast goes away this summer, but that's not us. That's Google. But for now, Apple, Spotify, and Google. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. You can watch replays of the show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio. Give us a like and subscribe while you're there. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. We'll try to do better then. Swap a Chop coming up next, right here on Thunder. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for hanging out with us.